All right, welcome to the MicDrop podcast. It's your boy Alex Wordu. Follow the MicDrop podcast on Twitter at Drop the Damn Mic. I got a special guest here, you know what I'm saying, my cousin, my blood, you know what I'm saying, Marvin Achi. You know what I'm saying? Say what's up to the people, bro.
Hey, what's up? What's up, y'all? My name is Marvin Achi. Man, you guys, so if you guys do fitness, you've probably seen my video around or something. You probably don't know my name, but you probably seen like a video of me doing all my workouts and stuff. But yeah, my name is Marvin Achi, man. What I do, I'm all about fitness and helping others transform their lives through fitness.
Mm-hmm. All right, so you know what I'm saying, I gotta ask the usual questions, you know what I'm saying? So talk a little about, your early childhood, growing up, you know what I'm saying, like where you went to school, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that.
Yeah, a little it's a little interesting because either like now if people see me, they just you can easily look at me and just think like, oh, he got everything going good in his life right now, you know but the thing is, life wasn't always the best, right? I was born in Nigeria. For those of you that don't already know, I was born in Nigeria. Then I moved to the US later on, when I was 16, to high school. Went to high school, went to college and all that, but it all started in Nigeria, home.
Okay. Okay. What part of Nigeria?
Port Harcourt.
Port Harcourt. Okay.
Burna
Okay.
Boy, right? I think Burna Boy, Port Harcourt, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Burna Boy, Port Harcourt boy.
Burna Boy.
Man, for real.
For real.
Yeah.
All right. So
This podcast gonna be big later, yo. I'm telling you, this podcast.
that's why I wanted you on here, bro. That's why I wanted you on here.
Let me put it out there right now.
It's for you, it's for me, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, watch this. This is gonna be huge. Coming back to come listen to what I said here right now. I'm telling y'all.
Facts. Where'd you go to school at?
So that's crazy. That's a crazy part because, man, I mean, I went to primary in Nigeria. They call it primary school. I went to primary school in Nigeria, um, you know, kindergarten and all that, right? But when I moved to the US, I went to high school here, right? I finished high school in Nigeria. It's crazy thing America does, right? So I finished my high school in Nigeria, right? And just when I was about to enter college in Nigeria, that's when I came to the US, right? But when I got to the US was like, yo, you're only 16 years old. You should still be in high school. So I had to repeat.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. But the bright side about that is I was one of the smartest students in high school because I already learned everything.
Okay. So you had like a head start, basically.
Huh?
Yeah, like a head start, basically.
Yeah, I got that head start. Like so it was good, And but I went to high school in Wyoming. Surprising. I know. I went to when I moved to the US, I moved to Wyoming. So, it was different over there. It was different. Wyoming, cold. Imagine coming from hot to like Wyoming.
Yeah, a lot of white girls, huh?
Yeah.
I know.
In my high school, man, I think you could hand count the amount of like black people in high school. You could. I think we were like 10. We were 10. It was like maybe 5 boys, and they all play basketball, and they were like really good,
Yeah.
And I did track and field, and I was pretty good in high school as well, But yeah, Wyoming, they don't have very much black people, especially like my city. There wasn't very much black people over there, so you stood out for sure. So when them girls want to know what a black guy like, they didn't have much option, right? They gotta work with what they got, So
yeah,
I was one of those options. One of 4.
One of 4.
Bro.
Oh my god. So I saw like old pictures of you, you know what I'm saying? I saw you used to look really, really skinny, you know what I'm saying? Not that much going, not how you look now, you know what I'm saying? So what was like the source of like your motivation to like get in shape? You know what I'm saying? Like what helped you?
Man, what helped me was yeah, I was really skinny back in, growing up, not even back in high school, like growing up, I was like the really skinny one. I'm actually a twin, for those of you that don't know. Actually, a lot of people don't know I'm a twin. That's what's crazy.
They don't.
But now they get to know in this podcast. Don't know, right? Don't know
Yeah.
that. Uh, yeah, I'm a twin. So it's crazy because I'm a twin, right? But I'm fraternal. So my twin is, he looks normal, like, the bigger type guy,
Yeah.
and they're like the skinny one, and you know,
Mm.
growing up, people always made fun of me, like, in high school they were calling me Starving Marvin. Bro, oh, y'all gotta chill. And just growing up, man, back in high school too, I got this crush, right? This girl that I really like. I can't call names right now, but
Yeah.
even though I call names, I'm that girl's crush now. It turned around, tables turned.
Oh, really?
Tables turned. But anyways, yeah. I was sitting next to this girl. I liked this girl. She like good looking, you know. Um, and actually, I didn't. It's crazy because like I didn't like her at first. When moving from Nigeria over here, I was just like, I wasn't used to like the kind of girls. Obviously, I'm from Africa. I've never seen.
Yeah.
I wasn't used to the kind of girl, so I wasn't like feeling her at first. But my friends, the friends I made, coming to high school, they were like, "Hey, Marvin, man, that girl's like one of the hottest girls over here." Like, and she was the girl that actually shadowed me. She was showing me around. You know, they kind of pointed her to me, and showing me around and everything.
Yeah.
And I didn't think she was all that. Like, I mean, she was like really cute and everything, but I wasn't like attracted to her or anything. But my friends was like, putting in my head like, Marvin, man, I guess like the hottest girl and everything. So they should like, I mean, she likes you. You should like give it a chance. And I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna try to give this a chance and see what happens. Immediately I started liking her, she flipped. She didn't like me no more. But
Why?
yeah, she flipped, man. Like, it's
Why
crazy.
she do it?
Man, I don't know. It's like one of those. I feel like it's one of those things where like you liking someone and they don't like you back. The moment you don't like them anymore, they start liking you. You know how that works. I don't know. I don't know what it was, but anyways, one day I was sitting next to her. Right, I was sitting next to her, and my brother was sitting. I was sitting on her right, and my brother was sitting on her left. So then she turned to my brother. She's like, "Oh my god, like you're big." Because my brother started working out early, and he was like, "Flex." I told my brother to flex. My brother flexed, and she grabbed his big old arms, like, with that. I was like, "Yo!" And she squeezed it. She's like, "Oh my god, he's so big." I was like, "Damn, I don't blame her. I wouldn't mind to squeeze that too." But anyway, then she turned to me. She turned to me and she's like, "Marvin, go ahead and Marvin, I want to see yours." And then I was skinny, bro. My bicep was as big as my wrist, man. And she was like, I did my stuff, and she's like, "Oh, Marvin, that's so cute, bro." Damn, man. That shot at me. I was like, "Oh boy, here we go." Just I think I was just kind of tired of like, being called Starving Marvin and stuff, in high school. That was it. Oh, look, Starving Marvin is over there. Like, football coach would be like, man, if you were not that skinny, you'd probably be a good football player or something like that. They just keep like saying stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I didn't when I found out about fitness, I was just like, let me just give it a try and see. When I started, people were like, "Oh, Marvin, you can never, man. You don't have the genetics." It's crazy. Now people tell me I have the genetics, but back then they told me I did not have the genetics.
Mm.
They're like, "Marvin, you don't have the genetics, man. You're never gonna get big. You're too skinny." All this stuff. I was like, "Man, I might just keep going. Like, I might keep going. I mean, I like the process. I might just keep going and see, And I continue going, and yeah, transform. It's crazy. 3 months. 3 months, I gained like 20 pounds. 20 pounds of muscle.
Yeah, 20 pounds?
Quick. Yeah, 20 pounds. But you know, people think like workout takes long, and it's like a whole long process. I don't believe so. Because I believe like whatever you put in, that's what you get out. And
Hmm.
I was putting in work. I was
Yeah.
putting because in Wyoming there's not much to do, and I was young. I was young back then, so all I was doing was just like work out, eat, go work, go to class, do the same thing. So I had time to do that stuff, and took me 3 months to gain 20 pounds, and I kept going and continue just like that. I continued getting bigger.
Mm. That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yes,
Um,
I just keep talking.
no, that's the point. That's the point. This is for you. You know what I'm saying? This is to
Yes,
get
sir.
you out there. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah, get it.
how has I think you've done like bodybuilding competitions, right?
Yes, I have. I
How has that changed your life? You know what I'm saying?
Man, bodybuilding competitions, man. Bodybuilding is different. Like, kudos to those guys. Like, I mean, I did it for fun, right? But the guys that actually do it, like to do it and to do it professionally, that stuff is hard.
Mm,
Is is challenging. Like, and what I mean by challenging is like, it's like you commit to do something, and no matter what, you stick to that, right? Those guys, their mindset is like on point. Like everything got to check out to be successful in like bodybuilding, because it's basically you tell yourself, because some people usually do bodybuilding, they train for bodybuilding for like 12 months, 12 to 14, 12 weeks, sorry, 12 to like 14 weeks. It just depends on different people. But usually the average is about 12 weeks, right? And 12 weeks, these guys are committed to like eating one particular thing, right? They might be craving some like something, right? Like dessert or something or ice cream or whatever. And now they tell themselves like they can't. They got to stick with the routine.
mm,
That's commitment right there. You know,
yeah.
no matter, even though you're not feeling like training, you do it anyways. You basically, they do whatever they need to do to get to where they need to get to. So, man, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Mm,
I got to push yourself to like when I did bodybuilding, right? My last show, the last show I did, I pushed myself to like a crazy limit. Like, I pushed myself where, like, after I was done, man, he actually started messing with me because I enjoy working out, right? I enjoy working out. So after I after I competed and pushed myself that crazy, like I was training like super hard, like harder than I've ever trained. I was eating so strict, everything, right? And when I after my competition, man, I almost like quit working out because I was like, man,
mm,
it's not fun anymore. Like, because I pushed myself that hard and that crazy, it almost kind of messed with me. So I had to like take some time off. I was like, take some time off to regroup.
yeah.
So yeah, bodybuilding is crazy. It definitely taught me, it taught me commitment. It taught me, how to push the limit. It taught me discipline. You know, so I mean, I did it for fun. That's why I usually tell people like, if you work out, if you want to go do like a competition, right? You don't have to be a bodybuilder, right? You don't have to be a bodybuilder, but if you want to go do like a competition, like you should, because that stuff will discipline you to
Yeah. You
get
said
you.
to eat one food? That's it?
No, you eat like you eat however food you need, but you can only eat like what you need to eat too. Whatever
Oh,
you
okay.
plain foods, good
Yeah.
food like chicken,
Okay.
beef, or vegetables. But then the result is crazy though, because you look the best, like the best you've ever looked. You
Have
know.
you won like any money from doing that?
No, I didn't win any money from doing it, because if you're not a professional, you can't really win money. So it's, when you become a professional, that's just like college basketball or football, where
Mm,
like really make any money until they go pro.
mhm.
That's the same thing with bodybuilding. You get a trophy, you get presents and stuff, but you don't really win any cash money. But
Oh,
but yeah, I did win. I did win uh almost all my competitions. I think I won all of them except one, where I came second.
oh really?
And yeah, I came second. So yeah,
Did
you
that
know,
make you mad coming in second?
huh?
Did that make you mad coming in second?
Man, You know what? To me, that's the one I came second was the one I looked the best.
Oh
So it's
really?
surprising to me that I came second on that day. But
Mm,
But I don't know, I talked to some people after that and they were like, it's not just about looking good. There's also like other things that plays a role in there. I don't know, maybe like having a coach, having some kind of connection or something. I
Yeah.
didn't really have any coach. I was my own coach. So
Wow.
I went in there. I looked at the person that came first. I mean, he looks good, but shit, I looked at myself and I was like, God damn, but he came first. So, you know,
Yeah.
yeah, I had to like do some more work. I take it with all respect. So,
Yeah. Yes,
but
sir.
I did it for fun. So, I actually have a pretty cool story about one of my bodybuilding shows.
Okay. Talk
My
about it.
my very first bodybuilding show, right?
Mhm.
This is why they say don't judge people, right? So my
Yeah.
bodybuilding show, I had my hoodie on, so I walked into the place to go register, and I had like my track suit on, and I walked in there, and I saw the lady selling the ticket, and I was like, yeah, I'm competing tomorrow. I told her that was the day before. I told her I'm competing tomorrow. I just wanted to come pick up my ticket, and she's like, oh yeah, no problem. She found my ticket and she gave it to me. Then I was just curious. Then I was like, okay, so I guess I could have asked this question in a better way, but knowing who I am, I just go straight to the point. So I asked her, so if I win this show, if I win this show, what next? And she paused. She looked at me and she was like, have you competed before? I was like, no, I've never competed before. And then she said, oh, then you don't have to worry about that. I don't think you're gonna win your first show. People usually don't win their first show, right? So after you do this a couple of times, like two, three, 5 times, then you can worry about winning. Right now, just go there and go have fun. Bro, I was like, bro, I don't think I'll spend my money because you got to pay for that stuff, right? It's not free.
Oh,
You got,
for real?
yeah, you got to pay for it. Then you got to pay for the tanning. Then you got to. It's crazy. You get to tan too. You pay for all this stuff, right? Tanning, this, your board shorts. You spend days there, right? 2 days event. So I'm thinking to myself, bro, if I didn't have in mind to come win this, I'm not gonna do it. Like whatever I'm coming into, like my intention is to be my best. I
Yeah.
might be pretty good. I know I'm being confident, but I always, try to put my best out there, right? My best is pretty good. Uh, so when she said that, she was like, "Yeah, you don't have to worry." I was just like, "But can you just answer my question? Like, what next? Because I don't know anything about bodybuilding, and that was my first time. I was just walking in there for fun, even though I was still planning on winning it. Just walking in there for fun, and she's like, "Yeah, don't worry about it." And I was just like, "Wow, okay." I just walked off. I walked off. Then I didn't really get my answer. So, the next day of the day of the competition, it turns out she's like one of the executives, that kind of sits around to watch people that compete and stuff. And when I walked on stage, you could see her eyes like, yo, like, so she couldn't really tell what I looked like. And when I walked on stage, you can just see her like, wow, this guy actually has a chance. And it turns out, I ended up winning the show. Then
Oh, okay. Okay.
could have been petty and go back to her like, so what happens now after I win this? I didn't do that. I didn't do that.
That's funny. That's funny, bro. That's
But
funny.
like what happens was like, you go to nationals and you go compete national level, which I did. And after that, if you win that, then you become professional. So
Mm,
so I went to nationals.
okay. How did the Nationals go?
Man, nationals was crazy. That was the experience where I told you like I pushed myself to the because when I went to nationals, right, I was like, this is not fun anymore, man. I gotta put it because the
It was
first
like a job, yeah.
yeah, the first show was just for fun. I didn't really train for it. I didn't really change how I trained or how I ate. I just did it. But the national I was like, man, I gotta get ready for this at least for a month or two or something like that. And I got ready. I got ready for it, man. I looked the best that I've ever looked back then. Um, and I went to nationals. I was ready. Then when I got to nationals while I was there, the day of the competition, everybody was going on stage because they do it by height. So the first height went, my height was coming later, right? Usually those shows take time because they tell everybody to come out, then they compare everyone, then people start coming individually and they compare individual people. So it was expected to take time. And that day I wasn't getting pumped because you got to really feel pumped up on the day of the competition. So I was like, man, I'm not getting pumped right now. So I got to get heat, because whenever it's hot, I get pumped. So I'm like, the arena is kind of cold, so I got to go outside to go get, because it was the summer afternoon. So I was like, let me go outside real quick to go get a pump. And I went outside just to get some push ups, some pull ups on the door. And while I was doing my push up, there's this guy from the lower height class, and he was walking out like he just finished competing. Then he's like, "Yo, man, what are you doing out here?" I was like, "Man, I'm getting my pump. Man, I can't get a pump in there." He's like, "I think your class is going. I just finished mine. I think your class is going." I was like, "No way, man, that was fast." And he's like, "Yeah, today's was fast. I don't know what's going." And I ran back. I was like, "Oh no!" I ran back in there, and while I was running in, right when I was close to the stage, my class was walking out, and they just told me like, "Hey, Marv, man, like the show is over. Like our class is done." And they showed me like who won it, and like, bro, where were you at? I was like, damn, I was outside getting a bomb, bro, and yeah, I missed the show, so I didn't compete, and
Oh fuck.
I didn't compete. I know. So, looking back at it now, I think that happened for a reason. I mean, I thought I had a high chance of like pulling a good competition, but I think it happened for a reason, because who knows, maybe now I could have been like a bodybuilder or something. I could have kept going. So after that show, I was just like, you know what? Let me go back to just having fun with this shit. This shit ain't for me, man. Like, but this summer I'm planning on competing again. So
Oh really?
yeah, I might.
Okay,
So
okay. I mean, you could now. I mean, you still in shape. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to go away. You know what I'm saying? You definitely could, bro.
yeah,
Definitely could.
yeah.
Um, have you met like any like famous people during like your fitness journey?
Um, I have, bro. I wish I can tell you guys. You know what? By the end of this month, like, okay, I have a lot of stuff that's coming up. Right, I have a lot of stuff that's coming up. Um, and I think you guys are gonna get to see that like soon. Like by the end of this month, you guys will get to see like, okay, it's like I'm working on a lot of things behind the scenes. There's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes right now, right? A lot,
Okay.
I wish I could mention. Okay, I guess I could mention. I think I could mention one of them.
Okay.
So, and you get to be the first person to hear it.
Come on, man.
So, I I auditioned for America's Got Talent. That one I can mention. I just
Wow.
we
For
already,
real?
yeah, I already
When do they do? I know they do like auditions or whatever. Like, when do they start that? Like the audition.
they're doing it right now. They're doing it right. So, but I already did mine. Like mine was amongst the first auditions, which was like early this month, which is the month of May, right? So no, early last month. So I did
Is
it.
it pre-recorded?
Yeah. So I mean they recorded it, and so I did it last month, right? But I think it's gonna air. It's gonna air ending of this month. So you guys, like, the world is gonna get to see ending of this month.
Okay. Okay. That's crazy. Damn, nigga.
So, bro, it was crazy, bro. I wish I could tell you guys the details,
Yeah.
but I can't. But I mean, in a couple of months, in a couple of weeks, you guys are gonna get to see it. So, or maybe before this even airs, you guys probably have already seen it. But yeah, it's gonna be epic. So I got to meet, the celebrities there. So, and I got to, do some stuff with the celebrity, and it's gonna be like, oh,
Damn, for real?
wow, yeah, like, and like I mentioned, that's just one thing that's being worked behind the scenes, and there's a lot more. There's a lot more where that's from. So you guys are gonna get to see all that. That's why I said this is going to be big,
Oh
Alex.
God, bro.
Yeah, people gonna be like, "Yo, where's that guy Marvin, man? I wanna get to know."
Bro,
Yeah,
did you were you able to like at least like what's it called? Like blog the whole experience?
I did. I did.
Okay.
I
Are
got
you
it.
gonna put that on your YouTube channel?
No, not yet. I can't
Okay.
really. Yeah,
Like
I
after.
after.
Okay.
After. Oh, or maybe a little bit some days before. I think I can probably release it maybe maybe 3 days before. So once I know when the exact release date is going to be, then I can release mine.
Okay.
I
Okay.
don't
So
really.
I know you started your YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? Like what how has that been? You know what I'm saying? What do you plan on uploading? You know, is it just gonna be like workout videos? Is it gonna be advice? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, I started my new YouTube video. I mean, my new YouTube channel. Like, initially, like my plan for the YouTube channel is to give my followers more information, right? More detailed information about like and everything fitness, right? I mean, Instagram, you can only do much for like 15 seconds, I guess. Now, Reels is like the thing. So you can't really
Yeah.
post, you got to go with the algorithm and stuff, right? So you can't really, there's a lot more I'd like to say that I can't really say on Instagram, or a lot more information or details I'd like to give that I can't really do on Instagram. So YouTube is like a way for me to, give that information as well as give them information about myself as well, because I think some people want to know about like lifestyle. I know somebody even mentioned like I'm an engineer. How did I combine uh,
Mhm.
engineering and fitness? There's a lot more to know, right? So I believe YouTube is a way to give them that information and also give them a little bit more information about myself and what I do on the regular, on my lifestyle and
Mhm.
all that. So I'm really excited about YouTube. It's just a lot of work.
Yeah, it is a lot of work. It is.
Work, man. Like all these platforms, like bro, it's it's a lot of work, but at the same time, I'm like, it's fulfilling because like I always tell my followers, like this is my purpose, right? To help others transform, to help others, make it to make a difference in the life of others through fitness. That's what I live for. That's what gives me meaning in life. So, doing this is, I couldn't ask for anything better. Like
Yeah,
it's so
exactly.
yeah. So my YouTube, there's gonna be a lot more information right there. So right now I have a lot of workouts, a lot of like different style of workouts, but moving forward, they're gonna have a lot of information in there. Man, the
Okay.
goal is 100K subscribers by this year. Okay, I'm manifesting that right now.
We're gonna make that happen. We're gonna make it happen. What are you at right now?
I'm like 2,000.
2,000? That's fine.
Bro,
You know what I'm saying? That's fine. Because like the more consistent you are, and like the more you upload at certain times, certain days, YouTube will pick up that algorithm, bro, and you'll be there in no time, bro. It'll go by so quick.
man,
You trust me. That,
right?
it's just how it works. You got to be consistent. That's all.
Gotta be consistent. Huh? Yeah, I don't really know how YouTube works. Like, I can't understand Instagram just because that's like my main platform.
Mhm.
But the rest of them, like TikTok or YouTube, I don't really. I mean, I
Mhm.
have pretty good amount of following on TikTok, but I still don't know how TikTok works.
Yeah, I don't. I'm not really on TikTok. I just watch TikToks. I don't
Uh,
really, you know what I'm saying. So,
it's fun. TikTok is fun.
oh, it definitely is. It definitely is. I could be on TikTok for like hours, bro. Just like because it's just a bunch of like quick shit. You just swipe up, swipe up, swipe up. You
I know. Then that girl pops up on TikTok to remind you, like, "Hey, you've been on TikTok for too long. You
know what I'm saying?
want to take a break?" And I'm like, "Swipe up,
Yeah,
get out of my face. Let's keep going."
exactly. So, talk about this will be the last thing because I gotta go soon. But
It's like,
talk about the. I think you have an app. Is it how you pronounce it? Easy transform.
try it, try it. What,
Easy.
what, what would you
Is
what
it
would you call it?
uh easy transform?
Easy, easy. Okay.
Easy.
I call it ease. At least you're better than my mom because my mom says EAZ transform.
Oh
Bro,
really?
bro, I'm dead, bro. Like the reason I named it like ease transform, like is because I was like transform with ease. Because like
Oh, okay, okay.
so I guess that didn't work out very well.
I
Bro,
said easy. I was looking at it. I was like, easy, like EAZ.
ease, bro. I know. Man, my mom said I didn't really think that through, huh? Right,
Yeah.
right. Now you know what's going on in this brain, man. Because I guess I don't be thinking things through. I just be like in my own head. I'm like, wait, EAZ, East Trans, hey, that works. That's perfect.
I
There's
mean,
some,
it's unique. It's unique.
huh?
It's unique. It's really unique.
Yeah, because yeah, because of trademark issues and stuff. If
Mm,
you try to go do something that's like obvious, then it's not going to pass the trademark because maybe
mhm.
somebody else has already like taken that name or something. Then you're gonna have to like rebrand. It's just a lot of work. So I was like, ease transform, transform with ease, and my purpose. Because people think like transforming is difficult or all that, right? So my goal is to try to help people, you know, transition smoother, easily, give them directions, anything fitness. Man, we're gonna have to transform the entire world. That's the goal. To
Yeah.
in
Shit,
shape.
I'm trying to look like you, bruh. I've been looking out of shape since forever, nigga. I'm trying to get in the gym, but I'm not consistent enough. You know what I'm saying? Shit,
Let's
we got the same genes. I should be looking like you. I don't know what's going on, bruh. Shit.
go, man. I got you. I got you, man.
Yeah. So, what's on your app though? Is it like just a bunch of workouts? And what's the pricing for the
Yeah.
different?
So, um, so the East Transform is divided into like two sectors, right? So, there's East Transform app and there's East Transform. So East Transform is like is basically an online training. It's an online training. What you usually get in person training, but you're getting that online. But the online experience is way better than the in person experience because, like, let me say I get a client and the client lives in like Los Angeles and I'm in Houston, right? But this client, basically, what a trainer does for you, right? If you go into a gym, what a trainer does for you is, they show you, oh, this equipment does this, and this is exactly what you do, and they stand there and they just watch you, right? That's what you get in an app. But an app, you get like the full video of showing you exactly how you perform that exercise. And a trainer in the gym does not really give you any like guidance, nutrition. They don't give you any nutrition, except you got to pay extra for that. But most gyms does not do any nutrition. They don't do any nutrition, and nutrition is like key. They don't do any accountability, and accountability is key because people can be like people could have like a routine and they could have a nutrition, but some people just don't follow it, right? That's when accountability comes into into play because now you need a coach to tell you like, hey, have you done this, or just walk you through it so you can have that community to walk ahead with, right? So that's what each transform does, right? So we have our online training, which is like the high value one, where you basically get everything. You get the workout, you get the nutrition, you get the accountability coach, you get the nutritionist because I also hire like a nutritionist. So you get a nutritionist, you get a motivational coach. Okay, that's we call them like the customer success. You get a motivational coach. That's huge. I don't advertise that a lot, but
Yeah.
because only like 20 clients, and usually we try to keep it small. You take 20 clients, focus on those 20 clients, then give them their result. It's funny enough because one of my clients, right, he came into my program and he was at 175, and he wanted to, and our consultation, we go through consultation, ask him what he likes to eat, go through like how many days a week would you like to work out, how do you sleep, we go through all this, then we ask them like what's your goal, like where you trying to get to, and he's like, I'm trying to lose, I'm trying to go from 175 to 165. And in 2 months, he's already gotten to that goal, 165. Then I'm like, okay, let's so I think he should continue going down, go down to 160. And a few weeks later, he's at 160. He's at 160. And he's like, I don't want to go down anymore. Bro, I was like, chill. You're not like, because like what we are doing, right? What we are doing is he's also gaining muscle. He's also gaining muscle as he's losing weight. But now he's like, I don't want to lose any weight. I don't want people to think like somebody came into the program wanting to lose weight. But now he's like, I don't want people thinking that I'm underweight. You know, that's the weight he lost. And he
Yeah.
always thinks like the team's like, oh my god, like I can't believe this. Stuff like that. I'm like, man, you're just getting started, bro. You're in East Transform or East EAZ
Easy,
Transform.
easy transform.
You're in EAZ Transform or Easy Transform. But no, it's East Transform, yeah. You're in East Transform, so let's roll. Let me show you
How
how.
much? How much are the different plans? What's the pricing like?
So that one, the pricing is a little different. You have to go through a consultation to
Okay.
get the,
Okay.
get the
Okay.
price. for the online training, right? Because and the reason for that is, there's basically different pricing, depending on like where you're at, what you want. You know, there's just a lot of different things that plays into consideration. So when we go through consultation, we get like a lot of information from you. Like, we get some information from you. Then, we'll tell you what's best for you, and it is a huge high value program. Like,
Mm,
it's crazy. It brings me so much joy because those guys is like, I'm focused on like 20 people, and they're like, result, 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 result. Yeah.
mm,
But then the app side, the app is more like a general app,
mm,
right? So I know I launched the app, but in that app, there's two sections in the app. There's the kind of like exclusive section for those, for those 20 people that I mentioned, where if they come into the app, they don't see what everybody sees. They see their own program, right?
mm.
They see their own program, right? So, um, but so we have that East Transform, and we have the East Transform app, and the East Transform app is, is the app where you go in, and the way I've designed this is it basically walks you from beginners to like extreme. So what that means is, like, if you don't have any experience with the gym, no experience at all, you go into this app, it will guide you step by step on how to get started, how to perform the exercises. You guys already know me on Instagram. I show you exactly what each muscle, what each workout does. It tells you that in the app, right? You don't have to wait for me to post the video. You already have those workouts in the app already, right?
Yeah,
Step by step. So, people tell me like, "Mommy, how do you transform in 3 months, 3 to 4 months?" I'm like, guess what? I just built it in the app right now. So that's what's in the app. So I
mm,
built, that's why I told people like, last year people were like, Marvin, you gotta help me. I'm like, I'm working on something. Believe me, I'm working on something. I got something I'm cooking up right now. It's taking me like a long time to build this together, and it finally launched. So I'm excited about this, and it's finally out there. My goal is to help people transform, and
yeah,
one day I'm bringing that to reality, one day at a time. Yeah.
exactly, exactly. All right, Marvin, tell people where to find you. You know what I'm saying? Twitter, Instagram, all that.
Yes, sir. And also, you guys, I also launched my protein, right? I
Mm,
protein. My protein is if you want to lose weight, right? Lose weight, gain lean, okay? Lean muscle, not just any kind of muscle, right? Lean muscle, okay? The protein also serves as a meal replacement. So let me say, you know, you instead of like going out to go eat, like, let me say, McDonald's or something for lunch, you just pour that protein, take it up, drink it. That's your meal. That's a meal. And guess what? McDonald's is not working for you, but the protein as it goes into your body is working for you. It's helping you lose weight, it's helping you gain muscle, okay, all that. So I launched that protein, and you can find that on zindunutrition.com. Okay, Zindu, Zindu nutrition.com. Okay, and you guys can find me on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. What's crazy? I have a Twitter account, but I never use it. But you guys can
yeah,
find
I
me.
never see you on Twitter.
I know. I don't know how to use Twitter. I have the account, but I've never used it. I gotta use it though. You gotta put
Yeah,
me on Twitter,
I think that would help you a lot using Twitter. That would help
right?
you. Yeah.
That's what I heard. I gotta get on it.
Hmm.
Yeah. But Marvin Achi, okay, at Marvin Achi, just right there, just the same name you see on there. That, that brand right there. Yeah.
Yeah. I think I was the one that told you because I think your name was shredded to the core, and I was
Yeah.
like, yeah, change your name to like Marvin Achi. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I changed that swiftly. I was like,
Yeah.
it's easy for people to find me now. I know I really like Shredded to the Core just because Shredded to the Core was like kind of what I when I was starting Malvin. When I was like skinny, I told myself I wanted to be shredded to the core. So then I
Mm,
and do shredded to the core before I became shredded to the core. So I was
yeah.
like, that name is like really there to me. So that's kind of how that name came all about. And and yeah, but now I changed it to Marvin Achi. I think I like Marvin Achi, and people can find me easier and all that. But we still shredded to the core, baby. Yeah, here.
Always, always appreciate you for coming on, bro. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Appreciate you. Follow Mic Drop Podcasts on Twitter, on IG. at Drop the Damn Mic. Follow me on Twitter. I think it's at the Wordu, Wordu. And follow me on IG, Wordu the Dude, WORDUTHADUDE. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Marvin, talk to you later, man. Appreciate you for coming on, bro. Appreciate it.
Thank you for having me. For sure.